Um, Man, it's been a crazy journey. It's been a long journey. There's a lot of good things that have happened while I've been here with the tradition and just, tonight was super special. Like, I don't think any of us thought we'd be playing at 7 o'clock against Miami. We probably thought it was going to be a 12 o'clock game, something like that, what we're normally used to playing. But just coming into a 7 o'clock game, just know Bobby Dodd is going to be lit up in the middle of Atlanta. Last whiteout game for me as a senior. So just that in general was super special, and just to go out and be able to seal the deal at the end to get a win for the younger guys that were on the team last year that haven't experienced a bowl, and just to be able to go experience a bowl and actually be playing in one myself is very special.
We s-
No, just a regular cadence, maybe a little bit louder, because I know earlier in the game, one of the guys said they couldn't really hear me too well. But maybe a little bit louder. That's it.
do you feel like some weight's off your shoulder? You've carried a lot of the burden for this team for the last 2 years, being the quarterback and not maybe having the success in finishing games the way you guys have wanted. And now you've kind of flipped the script on that. You got bowl eligible. Do you feel like some weight's off your shoulders a little bit in that regard?
Yeah, definitely. I think sometimes when you play quarterback at a big school like this, there's a lot of pressure on you. Even though you try to block it all out, you can only block out so much. So I think there was a little bit of pressure on me, and just being able to get to 6 after starting off 1-3 and struggling, being beat up all season. Just, I mean, it's a great feeling. It's great to be able to, go out tonight and kind of lead the guys to the promised land and get the dub. So it's a good feeling, and it's good to be back.
Trey, they tested you early. You had one play that didn't go maybe the way you wanted. Then you shut down your man pretty much every time. You had a couple deep shots on you. Can you just talk about kind of that matchup and how you played them?
They have very good receivers, very athletic, fast, and each receiver is different. So when my matchup came, kind of had to play to my strengths, whether it was a short, fast guy like number 4 or a big, tall guy like number 18. And just wanted to be able to compete and challenge every route and every rep. The first time got me turned around a little bit. It was an easy catch. After that, just wanted to continue challenging and competing.
Trey, there seemed to be, I don't know if it was just me, but it seemed to be more than the normal amount of glee after this game. What were the emotions? Both can win. I saw you nodding your head.
Well, just winning the 6th game, being able to go to a bowl game. So yeah, we.
Well, we say every week the next game is always our biggest game, and we kind of gave them one last year down there, and know they had to come back here this year. This is also for number 6, like Charlie said, and just not having an opportunity to go to a bowl game last year and being able to last game of the year and seeing our seniors' faces and the ones who couldn't come back, and kind of see how hard that was for them, because they put us in a position and got some of us to come to school here. So this game, to get to number 6, we just wanted to make sure that our seniors had a good last whiteout and make sure they're bowl eligible.
Trey, I believe you were on the sideline down in Miami last year, right?
Yeah.
And I imagine in the cornerback room, it probably was something you guys talked about, what happened at the end of that game last year and the opportunities you guys had to win that. How satisfying was it to make those plays today and get them off the field and get the W?
Really satisfying. Like you said last year, I think it was maybe 4th and 10 or 3rd and 10. They threw the fade ball that was tipped around and finally caught, and they went on to win the game, and that just kind of stuck with us. That was a tough time in our season last year, and just remembering what happened last year and being able to be there and having the opportunity to travel, I was able to have that my recollection and just be able to have that focus and get ready for this game.
Are you guys excited about the way you played lately and the momentum?
That was amazing. Not many people get to come in the stadium and see pictures of their family members around and on the walls. Just being able to have that inspiration every single day and then see them get recognized for it, I think, is tremendous. That's why I came to Georgia Tech, to be able to play in that environment and be able to continue that legacy and also create my own and just add to it and just keep going, make the Swiller name proud.
Charlie,
Yeah, Brad. I guess first of all, speaking for the senior class here, what does it mean to beat Miami?
I mean, I haven't beat them yet, so that was awesome. I mean, that nail biter last year where they won on that fluke play, and gosh, it's hard to describe some feelings sometimes, and it's a blessing. And I've counting down. I mean, we have three more, and possibly 4 more, depending on what happens. And it's just crazy how time flies. And I remember coming in here as a freshman after the Alcorn State game, and coming out of high school, and it's just, I don't know, it's just crazy to be here as a senior. I never would have saw it in a million years. I never thought it would come, but it's great to be playing with these guys and these seniors, and I've really enjoyed every single moment of being here.
Jalen, beginning of the year, we talked about you're getting adjusted to the new experience.
Like you said, we just tried to focus on staying together. We didn't want to point the finger. Everything was going bad, and we knew having a new defense, I don't know about the offense, but just having a new defense, we'd have to focus on adversity. And we had some adversity at the beginning of the year, so I think we're getting our rhythm. I think we're playing a lot better. Like you said, just staying together, not worrying about what everybody else says, just worrying about us and staying together.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's easy to shut it down after being at a point of 1-3, like you're saying. It's easy for a team to kind of throw in the towel and just play as an individual. But that shows to how we have trained in the off season with Coach Sisk, how we came into camp and grinded for two plus weeks. It just shows that brotherhood. That look, no matter how bad it's going, we're staying together and we're gonna do this, and we're gonna go into every game expecting to win. And Coach Johnson and Coach Woody draw up great game plans for us, and we just have to execute.
Brad, defensive backs talk a little bit from time to time.